Lock the window. Yes, we both. I was waiting for you. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. This is Monday Morning with Merle and Patti. And guess who's here?
Merle and Patti. And a cat running around here trying to take my seat. Thank you for joining us every Monday at 11 a.m. Pacific time. You could catch it afterwards on podcast or whatever that thing is. But today we're going to talk about assuming and assumptions and how healthy not it is for our relationships. Any kind of relationships, love relationships, friend relationships, work relationships.
Yes. It's amazing how many times that we assume something, and we assume it, and not only do we assume it, but we know it's true because we have a feeling about these things and we're very smart. And then what happens? We're wrong. We're absolutely wrong. For instance, earlier we were talking about it, and I said I remembered this movie that's a couple of years old. It's called City Island, and I meant to look up to see who was there, who starred in it. I don't remember, but it was a cute little movie, and it was about this nice couple. I can't think. Anyway, it was about this nice couple, and what happened was the woman said, something is strange going on. My husband, he's like gone every Tuesday. What's this? He doesn't tell me. I kind of try and find out. He doesn't tell me. Oh my gosh, I have to assume. Notice, assume that he's cheating on me. And then I noticed some kind of funny text from some woman I don't know. Oh, for sure, he is cheating on me. She really assumed it. She was miserable and unhappy, and this went on for quite a while until finally there was a blow-up that you're cheating on me. And he's, what are you talking about? Well, you're gone every Tuesday, and you don't tell me. And he had to admit that he was so embarrassed because he was taking dancing lessons. And it was just something that was so important to him from when he was a child, and he was embarrassed to say that he even cared about it. And that girl that she saw that she knew he was cheating with did make a pass at him. But he said, no, he wasn't interested because he had a wife and he loved his wife. So much for knowing that your assumption is correct.
Right. And so often, anything, and I know I've done it, we've all done it, we make it about us. Your significant other comes home in a bad mood, and they're grouchy, and they're grumpy, and it's about you. It has to be about you. Why are they doing that to you? You, 9 times out of 10, have nothing to do with it. Something happened at work, something happened on the way home, something happened just outside the house, just before they came in, and we make it personal. It's just a human trait that we have, that if we just pay attention to it for a second, wait, this really isn't about me. Maybe instead of me getting all cranky right back immediately, I should just step back a little, give them a moment, ask them if everything is okay without an accusation. And 9 times out of 10, it's a complete misunderstanding.
And he may not tell you because, like this guy, it took a long time before he would admit that he was taking dancing lessons. And the most important thing to know about that is that, fortunately, it wasn't good that it was a blow-up, but fortunately they were able to confront each other and straighten it out. And fortunately, she had enough ego to actually believe him. But so many times something like that would happen, and the wife would say, oh, no, oh, that's baloney, you're just... And they would not believe that this person actually loved them and cared about them, even if they had little secrets. It wasn't about them. It was about, we are separate individuals. We may get together as a couple, but that doesn't mean we become a smush. We're still separate individuals that have little things we worry about. Right. So I think it's really important. In fact, I had a friend that recently went on a date And during the first part of the date, she assumed that he was kind of stiff. Well, he was kind of stiff. And she assumed he wasn't that interested. But it turns out that he just was, he was in the middle of his job. And so he was in that I'm on my job mode. So he was very stiff and what do you call it, formal. And just, he was thinking about his job. As soon as he got off the job and they got together afterwards, then everything kind of softened up and brightened up, and it was it was a good date, everybody. It was a good date. She was smart enough not to assume. She kind of worried, but she didn't assume that she knew what was going on. She was willing to be open and find out how it would go on. Yeah.
Perfect. I want to say hi to Brian. Hi, Brian. Hi, Pasquale. Hi, Tanya. All those people out there. But Brian said he's leaving. So hello and goodbye. Yeah, I have to go. Hey, Raven. I go back to the old, what made me giggle as a little kid. Don't assume. Make an ass out of you and me, which made me giggle hysterically at 8 years old. But it's true. Don't assume. Because that's just, our perceptions are rarely right. Oh, look at all those hearts.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, whoever that is. We'll see who that is later. Yeah, do you guys have any story about assumptions where you were all wrong? Or somebody else assuming something about you? All of a sudden you see people start acting differently around you, and you're going, and it's like they're the one making that assumptions.
By the way, I wanted to remember to say that don't assume applies equally importantly at work. Even the boss could be really cranky to you. Don't assume that you've done something wrong. Don't assume anything. It could have been that he had a fight with his wife, or he had a fight with his boss. You don't know. Please. Oh.
Not to break in the middle of the story, but breaking news. We'll get back to that. Brian Darling is engaged. Yay! Congratulations. This is a show about relationships.
This is perfect.
Finding relationships, helping relationships. This is our first announcement of an engagement. So congratulations,
Brian.
Wow.
How fun.
Send
That's
photos.
a good thing. And remember, don't assume.
Okay, so go back to about your boss story.
Oh, yeah. It's a good thing you mentioned that, because I forgot already what I was talking about. It's just that you can't, it's really important at work, because we tend to internalize everything and think, oh, you didn't interrupt, Ryan. Now you interrupted.
Don't assume you interrupted.
Hi, Violet. So, because at work, we tend to be, isn't that nice? We have to interrupt.
Yeah.
Brian is, do we want to say? He said it. He's 53 years old. He didn't expect to find love. Brian, that's perfect. That's exactly it. Different shoe?
Show. Oh, different show. It's a different show. Okay, we'll make that different show. Expectations. It could be a show on expectations, high expectations, low expectations, non-expectations. You're right. It's a different shoe.
At work, it's not all about you. There are a lot of other people in that office. There are a lot of other reasons why people can be upset. One of the things that you can do at work, instead of assuming that it's all about you, is to make sure that you say something nice to everybody, even the people that are cranky. Say something nice to them. This is a whole thing. I have a whole series of exercises for people at work to be able to, hello, Eric. I haven't seen you in a while. This is just a day. This is a show of interruptions.
And we love it.
I think we have to just go with the flow.
Yes, we do. Yeah, this is great. And what Merle is saying, again, we have our two perspectives, how just be nice to people. Every relationship we have a little attachment to. I like little cords. You always hear cut the cords, do this. But we all have little cords. They might be little velvet cords. They might be barbed wire. They might be something else. Every time you say something nice, as long as it's sincere, she's always clear about that. You're connecting a little silk cord. You're connecting a little silk cord. So when they think of you next time, it's not just, oh, there's that cranky whoever, or there's that gossip over whoever. It's like, they're thinking of that nice thing you last said to them.
It's not even that. Sometimes they don't even remember that you said something nice. All that happens is that their mood shifts just slightly. And if you do that with the people in your office, and everybody's mood shifts just slightly, you have changed the mood in the office where you work.
Yeah.
That's such power that you have. Instead of complaining, oh my God, everybody in my office, blah, 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 you can actually change. I mean, we can't change other people, but we can change environment and mood. And that's enough power for me, I'll tell you. That's awesome.
And that's what she's good at. Even with her relationships. Like if you're having trouble in your relationship, you don't have to, both of them, you don't need two couples counseling. One person, you can change it. That's her whole book. So you've got to check out Cracking the Relationship Code. Here, commercial, unexpected commercial. Because it takes one person to make a relationship better.
That's
because
right.
Again, you can't change them, but you change your perception towards them, and that changes everything.
Yes. So, I think we said it.
I think we've said it all. All the wisdom of the world about assumptions.
Don't assume you know everything. Just be open and willing to hear what's coming from the other person.
Yeah.
That's it.
Thank you for listening. If you have any ideas of things you want us to talk about, put it here, email us, text us. You can find me at pattinegri.com, Facebook Patti Negri, Facebook Patti Negri Psychic Medium, Patti.Negri Instagram, at Patti Negri Twitter. You got it. And Merle, where can they find you?
I don't know. No, you can find me at relationshipmiracleworker.com. I'm on Facebook as Merle Singer and Merle M. Singer. I'm on Instagram at Amanda. You can find me on, where else?
Everywhere.
Everywhere. Twitter, Facebook, and
Instagram. And LinkedIn. You always say, and LinkedIn.
And LinkedIn. That's it. We're going.
Right. And we want to thank everybody who came to our workshop Saturday night.
Yes.
A relationship advice from both sides of the veil. We had this beautiful in Sierra Madre. So much fun. We're going to do it again.
Yes,
or another
we
one
are.
or something similar. So all you greater Los Angeles area folks.
And we're going to do it closer in this time.
Closer into Hollywood.
To the Hollywood proper. Right. So be ready for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
And thank you for your wisdom, Brian, all the way along. And congratulations. You are one of the sweetest people in the world. And I miss you. We should all get together soon. Bye.
Bye.